Mitt Romney is speaking out about his election loss for the first time, and he's blaming it in part on what he calls, quote, gifts that the president gave to his supporters. Let's talk about that and more with the Republican Governor Bobby Jindal of Louisiana. He's the new chairman of the Republican Governors Association. Congratulations, by the way. I guess I got to say congratulations on getting that job, Governor, but thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you, Wolf. Great to be back on the air with you.
All right, let me play a little clip of what he said to some of his big donors that's causing quite an uproar. Here's Mitt Romney. Listen to this.
What the president's campaign did was focus on certain members of his base coalition, give them extraordinary financial gifts from the government, and then work very aggressively to turn them out to vote.
Now, that's caused a lot of uproar. Gifts that the president gave. I guess the implication is, was he bribing some of that coalition, minorities, Hispanics? Was he bribing young women with all sorts of, quote, gifts? What do you make of that?
Well, if this is completely unhelpful, this is not where the Republican Party needs to go. Look, if you want voters to like you, the first thing you've got to do is to like them first. And it's certainly not helpful to tell voters that you think their votes were bought. That's certainly not a way to show them that you respect them, you like them. We need to stop talking down to voters. As a Republican Party, we need to fight for 100% of the electorate, not 53%, not 52%, but 100%. We've got to stop trying to divide people into different groups by race, by gender, by class. Instead, we've got to show them that our conservative principles will help them pursue the American dream, enter the middle class, do better. This is completely not helpful. This is not where the Republican Party needs to go. We need to stop being the dumb party. We need to offer smart, conservative, intelligent ideas and policies. That's how we win elections. We don't win elections by insulting voters. Again, if you want voters to like you, you've got to like them first. Telling them their votes were bought is not helpful. It's not true. This is not where the Republican Party needs to go next.
It sort of reminded me, Governor, I don't know about you, but it reminded me of that really controversial comment he was overheard at that fundraiser in Boca Raton last May down in Florida, speaking about that 47% who were effectively, I'm paraphrasing, what moochers, including recipients of Social Security, veterans, anyone who gets government assistance, if you will. That caused them an enormous amount of problems during the campaign as well. Do you see a similarity here and there?
Absolutely. Look, as a party, as a country, we're an aspirational party. We're an aspirational country. We're a country that believes our best days are ahead of us. We're a country that believes everybody wants their children to do better than their parents have done. We all want to leave them more opportunities. What that means is we want our kids to get a great education, get great paying jobs. I truly believe people that are on food stamps, on government assistance, don't want to be there. They're there because they don't have the ability to go get better paying jobs. And it's our responsibility to adopt policies that grow the economy, that give them the education, that give them the opportunities to have a better quality of life. I don't think we advance this discussion or debate by insulting folks. Look, the Republicans, we need to stick to our principles, but we also need to treat other people with respect. Even those that we don't agree with, we need to show them that we respect them, we respect their beliefs, their principles. We can disagree without being disagreeable. Republican candidates this year did a lot of damage to the brand. They said a lot of dumb things. We need to condemn those remarks. You saw it in Indiana. You saw it in Missouri. As a party, we need to stop talking down to voters. We've got great ideas on school choice, on putting great teachers in the classrooms, on energy independence, on a lower, flatter tax code without all the loopholes and the breaks for the wealthy and the special treatment. Let's go out there and put those policies out. Let's actually have an honest intellectual debate with the other side about the best course for this country. Let's stop insulting people. The reality is we do have too many people on unemployment, but they're not there because they want to be there. They're there because they're not good-paying jobs in this economy. Let's grow this economy. Let's stop insulting the voters.
Did you convey these same thoughts to the governor when he was the Republican presidential nominee?
Look, I don't know how much benefit there is to continue to look back. Mitt Romney is a good man, an honorable man. The reality is I don't think his campaign laid out a vision how his policies would benefit every single American. I think they ran a campaign based largely on his biography, his resume. It's a very impressive biography, very impressive resume. But at the end of the day, presidential elections are about visions, about policies. I think now as a party, as a country, we need to look forward. We need to congratulate the president on his win. It was an impressive win. As a party, we now need to look forward and fight for every single vote in America. And the way we do that is treat people with respect. We don't need to be like the Democratic Party. We don't need to divide people into special interest groups. We don't look at people as members of racial groups first or gender groups or geographic or class groups. We treat every American as an individual. We don't think demographics is destiny. We say the circumstances of your birth don't determine your outcome as an adult. We want every American to have the opportunity to pursue the American dream. We're going to treat them with respect. We're going to offer policies that help them and their children do better. That's what we got to do to be a majority party to win national elections. And by the way, governors are doing this. The reason we've got 30 Republican governors is they are working to improve schools in their states. They are working to balance their budgets, grow their private sector economies. We've got ideas at work. We don't need two Democratic, two liberal parties in this country. We need two parties. The Republican Party doesn't need to moderate our principles. We do need to modernize our party, however.
One final question, Governor, before I let you go. Comprehensive immigration reform. All of a sudden, Republicans and Democrats, they're talking about it. Lindsey Graham, he's trying to get together with Chuck Schumer to see if there's an opportunity. Are you in favor right now of major legislation that would deal with comprehensive immigration reform, securing the border, but also having a pathway to citizenship for some of those illegal immigrants who are in the country?
Wolf, several things. Absolutely, I am for a comprehensive approach. Let's stop making this a political issue. Let's solve this issue. It does have to include securing the borders. Look, the president 4 years ago said he was going to present a proposal. Let him present that proposal so we as Republicans aren't negotiating with ourselves. But we in the Republican Party need to be very clear with the American people that we welcome folks that want to come to this country, that want to follow the rules, that want to work hard, make this a better, stronger country. Our legal immigration system is broken. We need to dramatically increase the number of people we allow into this country legally. It's good for them. It's good for our country. Right now, our immigration policies aren't good for our country. They're not good for families. We have folks that come here. We educate them. We kick them out of our country. As a Republican Party, we need to be very clear. We welcome those folks that want to come here and make this a better, stronger country. It takes a lot of entrepreneurial spirit and risk to move your family here, to take those chances, to want to get good-paying jobs, to work very hard. Those are the kinds of people that have made this a great country. Whether your family's been here 5 minutes or hundreds of years, that's not what makes you an American. And that's what's kept us apart from the rest of the world. It's unique. It's something that's exceptional about our country. So, yes, I think there's an opportunity for a comprehensive approach. I don't think we should be negotiating with ourselves. Let the president put his ideas on the table. It's got to include securing the borders first. It's got to include a substantial increase for legal immigrants, for legal immigration. Let's stop kicking people out that want to make this a better country.
Governor Jindal, thanks very much for coming in. Good luck with the new assignment as leader of the National Republican Governors Association. We appreciate it very much.
Thank you, Wolf.
Bobby Jindal is the governor of Louisiana, very popular in his home state. A lot of folks already speculating. Is it too early to start looking ahead to 2016? We'll see. Lawmakers get a first look at surveillance video of the deadly attack on the U.S. consulate in Benghazi. So what does it show? I'm going to ask one U.S. senator who actually saw the video, Roy Blunt of Missouri. He's standing by live.